Welcome back, everybody. We are living up to my YouTube name today, JRT Mario Fan, because we are up again doing the no power-up challenge for Mario 3D World. This video took me a long time to make because I got lazy, to be honest. So, because I didn't have a capture card when doing this, I sent the 30-second clips to my phone for a lot of videos, especially Ocarina of Time ones. And I just really didn't feel like going through that tedious process to send all this footage to my phone. So I procrastinated this video for far too long, but we are already, you know, getting after it. And I'm gonna make sure part 3 does not take, 5 months to come out. That's kind of absurd. But there's a good chance I'll make it where it's not the whole world in one episode every time, especially when we have longer worlds coming up. So anyway, as you can see, there's a lot of these really tall birds. Now, I know they're probably not based on the ostrich, but every time I see these birds, that's the bird that I picture. And I'll probably add an overlay somewhere here shortly in my editing. But you're gonna see that I'm actually almost as tall as a short ostrich. I think about that every time now, because I went to like a state fair that had one. And now when I see this bird, because it kind of looks like one, that's the first thought that came to me when I was editing the footage for this video.
Let's go!
I don't know why I honestly struggled on this level. I think I was just rushing to finish the whole world in like one setting. And so I died a lot on this level just because I was rushing through it. But this is actually a really easy level to play. And it's honestly one of my favorites from World 2. I really like how like you go through the doors and you have these little like 2D sections here. It took every ounce of restraint not to just do that jump off of muscle memory there and grab that power up for real. That was hard not to do. But yeah, literally just take a little damage there, go through and get the star that's in here really easily. There's a star later on in this level, speaking of these, that you would normally think you need like a fire flower or a Tanuki suit or something to get, but it's actually super easy to get without any power up. So you're gonna see it right here. You literally just have to run into it. And I just did this like as like a what if this works, kind of as like a joke, not thinking it would work. Hence why I went through the door and went, you know what, let me just try this real quick. Come back through and I try it, and then lo and behold, it actually works. So for the 14 years this game has been out and whatnot, I think it's been out since 2012, maybe 2014, so maybe 12 years ago. For over the decade of time this game has been out, and how many times I've played this level on and off since it's come out on the Wii U, all these years, and I never knew you could just run into that little statue to knock it over. It's crazy. You learn something new every day.
Let's go!
So I just happened to be playing Mario while playing this level, and that's how I got that stamp there. But you can always go back in the level after playing it with another character, or leave and change characters and whatnot. But as you can see, there's a star up there that I skipped. However, I actually came back after playing the double cherry level and realized I can get that star using two players, or being, using two remotes to mimic using two players. But I originally thought about putting that footage in here, but I wanted to have like integrity when it comes to like the order of events that the footage happened in. So I decided to just leave that clip of getting that first star to be after the double cherry level, because that's when I came back to actually get it anyway. But I died on this level a few times. You're not going to see it all the deaths on camera, but I actually died on this level a lot. Mainly, again, because I was rushing through it. These disco levels, we gotta like light up all the panels to different disco colors or whatever, is actually one of my favorite little gimmicks in this game, to be honest. But here we go again at this section all again. So maybe I did lie. Maybe you are going to see all my deaths, but I know that there are a lot of deaths that I cut out the actual footage of, but you'll see obviously my life counter went down. I just don't want the footage to be too repetitive, to be honest. But there's the third star, and as I said, later on in the video, you'll see me come back to this level for the first one.
Fight the time. Cool. Let's go.
I don't want to talk during this level too much, because one of my favorite songs in the entire game is the background music for this level. But I just wanted to say that using two players as player one is a little bit awkward, but it's going to be very essential for this run. I just didn't have full controllers in hand to get the last star and mimic four players. But I think in the future I'll come back to this level with full remotes to get the last star or stamp. I did forget to mention this in this video, but I mentioned it in the previous. Getting Big Mario or Big Luigi from the halfway checkpoint flag doesn't count because I didn't actually pick up a physical power-up item. Just like getting a 1-up from coins doesn't count either, because I didn't grab the actual item. So, I don't know if it would be 12 or closer to 14 years ago, but whatever year it was that this game came out, I can't remember if it was 2012 or 2014, I saw the commercial for this game on TV. Now, I already had Mario 3D Land by this point, and I tried convincing my biological mother to buy this game, but she was completely convinced that it was like just a port of 3D Land to the Switch, Wii U. But it wasn't until I showed her the commercial, which had this footage, and she was like, oh wait, that is a different game. Because she played all the Mario games I had religiously, because whenever I got stuck on a level, she played it for me. With the exception of Galaxy, my dad liked that one a lot more than anyone else. But yeah, no, this level, I remember, it like gives me a huge nostalgia rush. I remember the feeling of like going crazy with excitement when I saw this game announced on a cable TV commercial.
Let's do this.
Now, there are parts of this level I cut out from there, which is mainly because I died a lot. Again, because I was rushing. However, some of it is just that the footage was very repetitive, watching it slowly drag by, and the number of times I paused the footage in this level was excessive. So I kind of cut out a lot of it, but you'll see the most of this level. And then the boss fight with Boom Boom, I cut out like the middle portion of it because of the fact that it's literally just the same gimmick for 3 iterations. So if you notice like there's a little bit of gaps in this level, I deliberately chose to do that just because by this point I was so tired of sending the footage to my phone. and of the other points I already mentioned.
Oh, man.
But with all that said and done, there you guys have it. That is all of World 2 without power-ups. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of this when I do World 3. Until then, peace out and have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Thanks for watching.